Welcome back, guys. It's your girl Tess,
It's your boy Bamboo.
and we are live for another episode of Matter of Opinions. So, we are going to give it a couple minutes for those to join.
For those that click in, you know what I mean? And as usual, we're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna bring up little issues before we get to the main topic of what's going on.
After the
Go ahead,
night,
Des.
don't leave your girl around me. True, play it for real. That's my nigga for real.
Then that man tell you stop singing that? Why you don't listen? Your head hard.
Situations
That's gonna be one of our topics tonight. I
will
mean,
arise
but we got
in our
other things we want
life,
to talk about.
but you gotta be smart about it. I'ma hug Alicia in the
There you go.
hips for the Super Bowl.
Listen, we
What's
got other
up,
things
people?
we got other things we're gonna talk about. You know what I mean? We're gonna and we're gonna have a serious conversation about the shit. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? But go ahead, Des.
Listen, yeah. Um, well, we'll dive into that in a second. We're still gonna give it another second or two to give people a chance to chime in. But Ursha definitely is something else. We'll just say something
What?
else. But he told you, don't leave your girl around me. True, play it for real.
Man,
So
listen.
after the night, don't leave your girl around me. True, play it for real.
I
You
know.
gotta mute
Shut
your
up.
stuff.
Shut up. Shut
You
up.
don't listen, yo. He's so hard headed. I think he's the most
I
hard
am
headedest
not.
person
I'm
I
setting
have
something
ever
up.
met.
Shut up. Hey,
The
yo,
most
listen,
hard
man.
headed and thinks he's
Despite
so
what
technologically
ain't
savvy.
no technology thing. I went from
Tech.
one iPad to the next because the damn thing wasn't loading. So I just switched over. That's all. It wasn't nothing major. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody die here today. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
But you know, listen, it's been 3 minutes. We're gonna give y'all 2 more minutes. You know what I mean? To jump in on some joints.
Well,
You
we
feel me?
actually we not a
We're
full
not all
two.
right. So
No,
we're
no.
gonna jump in on it. Go ahead. I
Yeah.
was hoping to give them five,
To
but I mean you
five.
could do
The
five.
reason the reason why we can't just wait for 5 minutes is because when people are watching the replay, we need them to stay on. And
All right.
so if
Well.
you get on a live and it's dead, you're gonna click off. So that's
All right.
not,
Well.
But
Jump right
okay,
on it.
jumping into it. So all right, let's talk about it. I watched the Super Bowl halftime show live, right? I was busy all Sunday and all day today, so I didn't get to see like all of the memes and all of the TikToks and shorts and whatever else of the slow motions and the analytical viewpoint of what happened between Usher and Alicia Keys. I
Nothing
know
happened.
when I watched it live, I didn't see a problem. I saw two artists performing, putting on a show. I didn't think it was a very good show, but nonetheless, they were putting on a show. And yeah, I know that a lot of people are not feeling what Usher did and feel like it was disrespectful and
What?
like they was too cozy in there and it looked like they booed up. I mean they is singing my boo. Like you can't sing it and do all that and then not put the emphasis. So what do you
At
think? How
the
do you feel about it?
at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? These are two performers. They're performing. You know what I mean? They rehearsed this. They practiced this. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Usher had asked her, like, yo, you comfortable with me grabbing you like this? You know what I'm saying? Having my hand in that area.
Oh,
Or,
I don't know if he said all that.
I'm pretty sure, listen, after this Me Too shit, I'm pretty sure he was like, yo, you mind if I touch? Yo, you mind because I'm going to grab you like this? And she probably smiled the same way she smiled on that video. She probably smiled the same way. But like, well, sure, we're adults. We're with artists that got time in, I'm pretty sure that all went through clearance. If not, if anything, if Switch was going to be uncomfortable with it, right? That's something Alicia should discuss with Swiss. Like, yo,
I agree.
during our performance, this is how he's going to grab me.
He's gonna
You know
grab
what I'm
Fat
saying?
Mine. He gonna grab the hips. You cool with it
Yeah.
or nah?
Yo, first of all, let's get this clear. Boy, Alicia looked it amazing.
As
Alicia
usual.
looked it
Yes, she did.
amazing. No, not as usual. I done
I
seen her in
think she's
some messed up
beautiful. You
positions.
know,
Yeah, but Maybelline does a lot for a lot of people. It
she
done
doesn't
something
even
for her
wear
too.
makeup anymore.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Bring that video up and you tell me that's a natural look. That's not a natural look. Sean, can I get that? That's not a natural look. That's not. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, she looked amazing. You know what I'm
She
saying? The
did. She
Spanx and
did.
everything she had on really held everything together. Yeah. You see that? See the draws line? The Spanx and everything held everything together. So good. I'm pretty sure she spent good money on them, but it held everything together. That's yes. And they did that. They performed that. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that little performance went through clearance. You know what I mean?
Let's go to the comments and see what some of the viewers have to say about it. So now, all jokes aside, they all cool and grew up around each other. And then someone else said Swiss was good. Someone else said that shows a solid marriage or marriage with trust. Someone else said LOL. So they probably laughed at your Spinks comment or whatever the
Hold
case
on,
may be.
hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Sean, don't move that picture. Now, if I was Swiss, what I would be pissed about with this picture is with this nigga eyes closed. Like he
Like
into
he
this shit.
feeling it.
he, he
He's a performer. He putting on a
he
show.
into this shit. Like this nigga really playing the part.
My thing is this: it looks bad when you break it down and you kind of take segments from it and you like pause it at moments and take pictures and make it look like that, because it do look like they like blissfully happy and on, I don't know, somewhere in Lover's Island or whatever the case may be. And it looks like, but watching it live, like just going through, like it just looked like, okay, they it's like kind of like, for me, it's like the Ja Rule and Ashanti. People swore up and down they were together and they never were together. They just performed well together and had good
Everybody in Murder
chemistry.
Inc. was trying to smash that. Everybody in Murder Inc. was trying to smash that. Everybody.
Somebody said,
Everybody.
why he got to stand behind her though? I mean, what he gonna stand in front of her?
I mean, listen, on something real, just think about this. If she was Muslim, Swiss was Muslim, then that'd be different. Then don't you can't physically touch another man's wife, girlfriend / fiance. But man, listen, if my wife was a performer, man, listen, and that's what y'all perform, man, do that. But you ain't going to the hotel party after that. Not after that. I know them Spanx was dripping.
You insane.
Spanx was dripping. But nah, I would be okay. Man, me personally, I'd be okay with that.
I
I
highly doubt
really
that.
would.
I think you're
No, hold
capping.
on. I'm not capping.
I think you're capping.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm not okay with. This is what I'm not okay with. I'm not, if they performing and they performers, then yeah, do your little thing. You feel me? And that's cool. But if we had a personal party, that's not going down. Absolutely not.
Let
You're
me
not
tell
gonna
you.
be not mine like that.
Let me tell you why I believe that you're capping, right? So don't
Here
interrupt.
we go.
All
Here we
right. Don't
go.
interrupt. First, let's make it clear. So far, 78% of the people in our poll do not believe that Usher took it too far with Alicia. 22% says yes, 78% says no as of right now.
Okay.
Okay. So now the reason why up 80 to 20%. So 80%, no, okay, is wavering, but majority of the people do not believe that Usher went too far with Alicia. So with that being said, the reason why I don't believe you saying that you think is okay, you'll be okay with it for the performance, is because you the same dude that says no dude, family or friend, doesn't matter the relationship unless it's your wife's child's son, no dude is allowed to wait with your wife in the house until you get there. So if you at the corner store and you like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You want them, it could be a
Oh, wait
blizzard
outside.
outside. They waiting outside. They can't wait
Wait
inside with your
outside.
wife.
Wait up.
A
Listen,
family member or friend.
I
But you
don't give a.
telling me, wait a
Go ahead.
minute now. You
Go
telling
ahead.
me Usher could grab Fat Ma the hips and the ass,
Fat Ma.
and that's okay. But her
You,
cousin, her cousin, whoever
I
that's a
wouldn't
dude, can't sit on the couch and wait for your bald head to walk through the door. Are you kidding me? You
listen.
capping right now. You saying
Listen.
anything. You
I'm
saying
not.
anything.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. If I go to my nigga's house, I don't care which one it is. If I go to their crib, right, and they not there, I'm leaving immediate goddamn leave. I'm not.
You said family
I'm
or
not sitting
friends.
kikiing. I'm not sitting kikiing with your wife while you not there. Yo, you know how disrespectful it is for a nigga to come home and another nigga sitting up there entertaining his wife while you come. Get the fuck out. No,
You sound
absolutely not.
childish. You know why?
It's
And
not childish. That's
insecure.
just the way I
You
was.
do
That's the way
know.
I'm not
It's
insecure about
not just
anything.
any. It's not just any dude
That's
though. That's the thing. If
I don't give a
listen,
fuck what nigga it is.
if this dude is coming into your house, right?
Nah,
Whether you there or not there, if this dude is coming to your house, y'all need to be tight. Everybody ain't supposed to be stepping over the threshold, right? So if they already in your crib, there should be a mutual respect where you know ain't none of that funny business going down. And at the end of the day, if it does, because people are human, by you not allowing them to come to the house ain't gonna stop it. If somebody gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. They don't need your
I'm not
permission or
saying
blessing to do
yes.
so.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, right? I'm coming in and I'm watching you and this nigga sitting on the couch. I don't give a fuck who he or she. I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't care who he is. First of all, when you a nigga going to another nigga house, you call that nigga and be like, yo, what's up? Then that's what real niggas do anyway. Niggas be like, yo, what's up? Where you at?
Where
Be
you
like,
at?
oh,
I'm in the crib. It's cold outside. I'm in the crib.
Yeah. You wait on that. You wait on that. Listen.
You saying anything?
I'm not saying anything. Just listen, please, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Niggas give other niggas proper respect. It's proper etiquette. So on the way, here he go. On the way to that nigga house, right? You hit your nigga up and you be like, yo, Raymond, what's good, man? Where you at? And you be like, Ray gonna be like, yo, nah, nigga, I'm in the Bronx, right? All right, nigga, when you get to the crib, I'm gonna be outside waiting for you. That's just to let the nigga know, don't take your time in the Bronx. Get your ass to me because I'm outside waiting. I'm not waiting inside with my nigga's wife.
So your brother, your blood brother, your nephew, your son, your grandson, whoever, they can't go inside and sit in the house because your bald head ass ain't there.
I got a brother. My brother. He will not. I promise you, he will not come in this house if I wasn't here.
Let's read these comments. Let's get to these comments.
Hold on. It's the way we was raised. It's the way we was raised. We don't play them reindeer games. We don't play that. But go ahead, read your comments.
So let's see. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm not waiting outside. He capping." Somebody else said, "Call before you come. Throw the shoes in the yard. Laugh my ass off. Go off desk." Nah, I'm with him on that one. Usher being funny. I don't play that. Let's see. Cap. Nah, your car got heat. You can wait outside. A homie, yes, but family, I ain't tripping.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
It's a level of respect. I agree with Maurice on this one. It's a relative. Like, I just feel like how insecure. If but to me it is because it's like, but how is it disrespectful? It's not like it was a sneak. It's like, hey, bro, I'm here. If you like my brother, right? I'm talking about in the last video we was talking about day ones and your brother. I do anything. We do this, we do that, da da da. But the nigga can't sit on your couch.
Not while I'm not there. No.
I just think that, like, what are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of shit. It's disrespect. I'm not coming home. How is it
disrespectful if you're being put on?
I'm not coming home to another nigga sitting on my couch waiting for me with my wife. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Listen. If I'm coming to somebody's crib, I'm calling them. I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? Where you at? Like I said, where you at? Oh, I ain't gonna be home. All right, cool. Say less. I'm out. I'm
I'm
not. What
telling
you
you
think
right
I'm about?
now.
Oh, I mean, open the door, yo. Hey, yo, my nigga ain't gonna be here, but we gonna chuck it up. We gonna
I'm talking if
TTT.
you not saying that they're
No,
gonna be there for hours. If you on your way, right? And I got there a little bit before you, or he, whatever in the scenario, got there a little bit before you. They can't wait in the crib. That's crazy. Ain't no
no.
way. Anybody that I'm rocking with, first of all, I wouldn't intentionally set it up for me to arrive to any one of my people's houses and they not there for me to be in the position to be left alone with their significant other, right? Because it's just I wouldn't set that up. But if the situation happened and they right behind me, if you like, nah, you can't go in. If I choose to not go in, that's one thing. But if you're like, nah, you on some funny stuff, I don't need to come in your house at all. You
It
can
ain't got nothing.
I'm cool on it. Don't even invite
It's
me over. If it's that sensitive or you think that I would do something so wild or you would take it as a sign of disrespect, you
listen
don't gotta worry
on
about me coming in your
on
house.
some real shit. On some real shit. All right. I got a family member on my wife's side, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't call this motherfucker before you get over there, on your way there, this nigga could see you on the porch and he will not answer that door. What happened to the day where you called somebody before you came over? And it's just to
I
eliminate. It's just to eliminate goofy shit. And what I mean by goofy shit is right. I don't want nothing to be misunderstood. Oh, she said something crazy to me, or he said something crazy to me, or I don't want none of that. So therefore, don't beat it. You know what? I don't even have to discuss it because my niggas
if
know
you
better.
coming in right
They know
behind though, you coming
right. What
in
you
right
mean right
there.
behind?
So
If
if
I'm
I
coming
call
in
you
right
and I
behind
say
you,
if
wait.
say if the plan was we were supposed to meet at your house at 8 o'clock, right? Maybe you got caught in traffic, maybe you stopped at a store or whatever, but I'll be there in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I gotta sit in the car like that. To me, it just that's what I would do to somebody that I'm not close with like that. I'm not treating my fam like if you my friend and I'm allowing you in my house, you're welcome. You're welcome in. This is not just like a coworker or somebody like we cool, but we ain't like that. You ain't coming to my house at all. Like this is not just anybody.
I
Any
don't.
one of my friends, my cousins, my mom, my aunt, my grandmother, whoever, if I ain't home and Sean is home and they there, they call, hey, yeah, Sean home, call him, he'll let you in, knock on the door, whatever the case may be. I ain't got a problem. And it ain't gonna be on no funny stuff. Oh, well, what you was doing, how long? Ain't no none of that. I'm coming
I
over
know.
and now it's just what another one. We what's up? We having a good time.
I could just tell you it's proper etiquette, and I ain't going for it. But if you want to put up the poll, like we
Let's see.
agreed that you would do,
We would
then go
it
ahead and put the
ain't me.
poll up.
It ain't me.
Put the
Thirsty.
poll up.
Let's we getting a poll up. Let's see
Put
what
the
some more of
poll
these
up.
comments say. Let's see.
I know this.
I I would call ahead. I will call ahead. Bye, girl, not there. No reason for me to be. I guess they meant my girl
Facts.
not there. Okay.
Facts.
Another one, you can have all the faith in your partner, but that other person, visitor, may have shit on their mind. And the thing is, it is
Facts.
possible that they will have that there, but whether I
Put the
allow the
poll up.
person in my house or not, if that person was gonna try to slide, they're gonna slide whether I quote unquote allow them in or not. They could try to slide at the barbecue while I don't know, chopping it up with another like somebody. If somebody is going to slide, they're going to slide regardless. So okay, back to the
Call it
comments.
whatever
Word
you want.
Celeste. Another person, nah, that's how he say, she say shit starts.
Thank you.
Crystal 100. Okay, all jokes aside, this is a major insecurity issue. If I can't walk in your house to wait for you, then I don't need to be there at all. Insecurity and controlling that is. Somebody said, won't be at my house though. And that's the
Thank you.
thing, it's like, it's this. Again, if I'd rather this, if some funny stuff is going on, I'd rather all the cards be laid out on the table. Let's get it out the way, air it out. Let's see if the friend is the snake, we gotta cancel that out. All right, cool, we found it. If your spouse is a snake, cut that nigga or bitch off too. Like it's
Man,
time we gotta get to the bottom of it. Ain't no point in sneaky linking and dragging it on for 10 years. They've been having an affair because you ain't allowed them in the house, so they getting it in the garage until you get there. Like I just don't understand what's the big difference.
listen to what I'm telling you. And
If
then
somebody
then
want
I'm
to slap cheeks, and it's two parties that is agreeing to it, the cheeks is getting slapped.
listen to
Regardless
what
of
I'm
if
telling.
you condone it or set up the opportunity, so you say, or what, it's gonna happen. They
I
don't
was
need you
raised
to set that up.
I was raised that way. It made sense to me then, and it makes sense to me now that another man should not be walking in the house to greet another man. I was raised that way. Point blank.
Um,
Period.
Krista said, "Des, I'm normally on your side." I don't know too. It could just be
Age
generational as
difference,
well. Yeah, because
generational. We was raised that way. Another man should not. And hold on, I apologize. I apologize. Another woman shouldn't have to walk into her house greeting another woman sitting on the couch or anywhere in the house
but
with her
again,
husband.
you're saying this is also for family, and that makes no
I wouldn't
sense to
give a
me.
fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Call me
Some
before you come. If you find out I ain't home, don't meet me there.
Nah, Dom, if you outside the crib and I ain't home, pull up. Sean gonna let you in. Go ahead, make yourself at home. Go make a sandwich. I'll be there in a few. Like that's just how I feel about it. But let's see. All right, somebody else said, "I love my freedom. If they're gonna be a sneaky link, it better be away from me." Somebody else said, "Or a woman, period, and family can, but a homie, nah." Learned a great lesson about people who call themselves family. And then somebody else said, "Left my ass off." Facts. So I don't know. We'll see. So the poll says, "Are you okay with your friend going in the house with your spouse while you're not home?" So far, 62% says no, 38% says yes. And I mean, if I
You
gotta
listen.
question you like that, you ain't a friend of me.
All
You're
right, so
not. You just an acquaintance.
I'm gonna say this, man, because we got other topics that we want to move on to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. First of all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget that. Second of all, you're more than welcome to come and be on with us and click that little yellow joint and click and come on in and discuss whatever we're gonna discuss.
The
You know what I
yellow
mean?
joint.
But the little yellow button, it's a yellow button. But at the end of the day, I want you to understand every generation is different. Every generation is different. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was taught. It made, like I said, it made sense to me then. It makes sense to me now.
Cause y'all had
And
the cousin faves. Y'all had the cousin faves getting it in, and that makes sense.
y'all still got that. Y'all still got that. Stop that
We
goofy shit.
do. I'm not saying that we
Stop that
don't, but
goofy
what
shit.
what what we do is we cutting them all off. Well, you
Yeah,
not still
stop
sitting
that
at the
goofy
dinner
shit.
table. Big Mama ain't. We not sitting at the table. Y'all got to go.
I beg to differ, but let's just move on. I mean, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You
And
know what
so,
I mean?
I'm gonna read these last two comments before we move on to the next
Okay,
topic. Someone says, "Real niggas wait outside." Someone
thank
else
you,
says, "I don't think it is about being friends, but it's respect."
thank
So,
you,
yeah.
thank you. But
So
I
far,
mean, everything ain't gonna work for everybody. You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? I'm just saying when you know your nigga and you know the chick that you deal with, then you know what they're gonna allow, what they don't allow, what they're comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with. There he
So
go with that.
following along with that, though, okay. So let's say your wife, right,
You
says she feels the same sentiments, right, and she says, "I can't come into the house when she's not home, even though you're home. I can't come in the house until she gets
you
home." Are you gonna? Yeah, I'm
you
family, ain't I? I'm family.
you my daughter, Goofy. What the fuck
All
is wrong
right.
with
You
you?
said no person of the opposite sex,
Come on, man.
regardless.
That's not what I said. That's
Yes, you
not what I said.
you
That's you blowing
all
it.
right, all
You
right.
blowing
I'm
this way
done.
out of
Okay.
context.
That's
You blowing
what
this
you
way out
said.
of
You
content.
said
Stop that.
family, you said
Stop
brothers,
that.
sons,
Stop that.
grandkids,
You
nephews. You said it doesn't matter if it's the opposite sex and it's not her son
stop that.
directly.
Stop that.
That's what you
You like
said.
my son now. You
Okay.
like my son now. You're getting real fucking technical. Stop
No,
the
no,
goofy shit. Let's
no.
move on. Stop the
That's
goofy shit.
if he's getting technical with you and I'm getting technical with you, it's
I know
because
it's,
you
it's
being
me.
special
I know.
needs. Yeah, it's
Okay.
you.
Well, it's
Yeah.
okay.
See,
It's
oh
okay.
look. Wow, you see what I mean? Contradiction. How many times did I tell you that
That's
even
not a
before we click this live
contradiction.
button?
That's not a
It is.
contradiction. You my
Be-
you my you my fucking daughter. You my daughter. So how would my wife be like, oh, your daughter can't be in here because she don't live? Let's move on, please.
you
Because you're
see,
not gonna stop
I'm
until the
glad you
pole is on your side.
I'm
Shut
not
your
gonna name
ass up, Boogie.
I'm not
Go
gonna name
ahead.
drop you. I'm not gonna name drop because I got on him about name dropping. But thank God, because I was saying that. I say it every video, before and after, during. He contradicts himself a lot. But
Okay.
anyway, we gonna
I'm
move
a
along.
narcissist. Remember, I'm a narcissist.
Yeah, but you don't
All
have to
right.
be a contradicting one.
Okay, you're right.
Okay.
It is
So
what it is. It
so
is what it
anyway,
is.
let's see. So one of the topics that was brought up in the last video.
I'm mad that nigga had so much to say, but he ain't put his face on his goddamn screen. That's what I'm mad about.
We're
Fuck
moving
nigga.
along. We're
That's what I'm
moving.
mad about. Tight too, fuck nigga.
So
Tight.
so one of the suggested topics were family ties and why are families nowadays so distant, right? So
Cause they
I
fucking each other. I'm joking.
you
I'm joking. Go ahead.
so you go ahead, get it off your
Nah,
chest. Let's hear.
nah,
Why
nah.
families so distant, Bam?
Why families are so distant?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man, my personal opinion, and I
I
ain't really
mean, it's
got
a matter of your opinion.
I ain't got really too much to say on it, but it just be so much fuck shit that go along in the family shit and little family secrets and shit. It's so much fuck shit that go on to where you gotta just learn to. If you don't learn to distance yourself from certain people, including family, you'll be in fucking jail. So that's dead ass. That's why we so distant, is because in this day and age, it's so much fuck shit that go on to where it's just like, yo, let me distance myself from this nigga or this chick, because if I don't, I'm going to the people. So that's why family is distance, because a lot of fuck shit go on in families. In families. That's why, in my personal opinion.
I
But go
mean,
ahead.
I would agree with that, and I also think that people have like some level of delusion where they feel like they're entitled to all the respect, but then they want somebody to respect them and treat them how they feel that they should be treated or how they want to be treated. But then in turn, if you speak up because you're not being treated how you want to be treated, you're seen as disrespectful, or you think it's all about you, the world revolves around you, and whatever. So I just feel like people always want to have their cake and eat it too, wants things to go their way,
Whoa, whoa,
and
whoa.
don't
That's
want
not a
people to
fair.
speak up.
That's not a fair analysis. I mean,
How
the
is that
fuck
not a fair
you
analysis?
got cake. You got cake. What the fuck you supposed to do?
Okay, so
Fuck?
here you
You
go
want your
with the
cake and eat it too.
narcissistic.
You want your cake and eat it too. Listen. Families will be more together if y'all just eliminate the fuck shit.
Right,
You know
and
what
fuck
I'm
shit
saying?
would be you
You
telling
don't.
me your boundary is to not go in your house when you're not home. But if I'm saying, hey, my
There you
boundary
go.
is to take your shoes off when you come in my house, and you feel like you don't got to respect my house, but I got to respect your house, fuck your house
I,
too.
I you
Fuck
know.
everybody's house, burn it all down.
Well, see, this is the thing. All right, let's start with the parents. Let's start with the parents. Okay,
Parents, wait,
parents.
the parents or the
Hold on.
grandparents? Which one? I'm just making sure. Which one?
Oh, well, I'm talking about the parents, like my mom, my dad, them parents. I don't, grandparents. They, most of them are dead. But
Well, the thing is, your parents is our grandparents, so you got to remember you got
all right,
multi generations in here. So we trying to clear
so
it up.
so the thing is, right? When as a parent, right, you can't tell somebody this is my house. You live by my rules, right? And then when they move out and they get their house, you don't want to oblige by their rules. That's bullshit. That's fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? If your rules is your rules in your home, right? Then my rules are my rules in my home. You got to respect me and my rules in my home. You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of the fuckery can be ended if y'all just end the fuck shit. It's fuck shit.
I feel like too, to be honest, like people are human. We make mistakes. I feel like if people just own up and be like, you know what, my bad, I messed up. That was on me. How can we like let's figure it out. Like I apologize. I genuinely didn't, intend any
Nah, y'all be
harm,
wanting way
and
more than
and and and
apologies.
talk it out. No, because
Y'all be
being
stretching.
to say get over it, or you hungry, you want a plate, or you going to the cookout, that ain't saying sorry. Like, no, we're not gonna skate past this. That's not,
It
we
pretty
already
much
talked about
is.
that. It's not though,
It
but
pretty
that's
much
that.
is.
So you're a part of the problem as to
I'm
why
not. Y'all just need to
you
learn to get over
are.
shit. Y'all need to
Let's go
learn to
to
get over shit. Point
Let's go
blank
to the
period. Get over this
comments.
shit.
Let's see. Also, because everyone is always arguing about money, Someone else says family is distant because no one really don't like to hold themselves accountable and say, I messed up and let's move on. And then someone else said, word, that's that part. The thing is, it's like, it's not, I mean, it shouldn't kill you to say, I am sorry. I did not mean it. Like,
First
let's,
of all,
okay.
I can't speak for everybody else. Let me just make that clear right now. I'm gonna speak for me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I'm gonna speak for me. Like, y'all motherfuckers know how I am. Point blank period. You're not, if I'm wrong and I feel like I'm wrong, you're gonna get a, what I'm saying, let's get past this. Let's, my bad. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong. But if I don't feel like I'm wrong, you're never gonna get it. And if you
Yeah.
do get it, it's just so that we can move on. I'm just stroking you. Just pause. I'm just stroking your ego so we can move on. But other than that,
But see,
fucking get the fuck over it. Grow the
that's the
fuck up.
problem though. The thing is
God damn,
this, it's not
get the
about
dick
just
in
growing up,
your hand.
because if somebody does something that upsets you, you want them to own up to it, right? You big on, oh no, you gotta do this, own up to it, stand on it, da, 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 da. But my thing is this, it's not just about what you intended, it's how you made the person feel. At the end of the day, you could tell somebody you love them all day, every day. If they don't feel it, those are empty words. It means nothing. It means nothing. That's why you have to provide someone with love the way that they are used to receiving it, by their love language, not by how you like to show love, by how they like to receive love so that they receive it. So it doesn't matter necessarily that you didn't intend to hurt their feelings so that they should just get over it. If you hurt their feelings, like,
Get
say if you
over
be
that
like,
shit.
that's an ugly ass sweater, right? You didn't mean to hurt their feelings, but you truly felt the sweater was ugly, but their feelings are hurt. You're like, you know what? I didn't mean for it to come, like, for you to take it that way. I mean, I don't like the
Apologizing.
sweater. However, I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I
I
was
will
just
not
joking.
apologize for the truth.
So don't take it,
Just
like, have the conversation. Like, that's all that it is. You don't got to kiss nobody ass or change your feelings to appease everybody, but it's just a way that you approach it, the way that you deliver it, your tone, your intention, like the whole package deal that makes a difference in how you make somebody feel.
if you ask me, oh, is this sweater ugly? I'm gonna tell you, that's an ugly ass sweater. If you get in your feelings, not that I give a fuck, get over it. So what? But you shouldn't have
Let's
asked me. You
let's
shouldn't even you shouldn't even wore that sweater around me because I'm gonna be like, man, what the fuck was you thinking when you put that shit on? Like, you can't. I'm not gonna apologize ever for the truth. I'm never gonna do that. I don't give a fuck who feelings
it's
hurt.
not about it being the truth. You can still deliver the truth in a way that's not so hurtful. If say for example, you can't love everybody the same, right? You could have two kids, right? And you love both of them. Well, you say you don't love
Oh, here
nobody
we
to
go.
death. You say you don't love nobody to death, but other people
I
do
don't.
love their children to death. Okay.
I
So you
don't.
could love
That's a
both of your
stupid
children to
statement.
death equally, right?
That's
But
no. You can only die once.
the way that you love them are different. The way that you have a relationship with them are different based on their unique personalities, right? So if somebody is more sensitive and then somebody is more tough, you can be more jokey or give the dark humor or the harsher jokes with the one that's tough. The one that's sensitive, you may have to filter the way that you're joking with them. It doesn't mean that you love one more than the other. You just the way that you deliver it to that specific person makes a difference.
Listen to what I'm telling
So
you. Because you brought the shit up, I did not. But I don't love nothing or nobody to death. That is a stupid ass statement, and I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna tell somebody, "Oh man, I love you to death." I don't know one person that died and came back and was like, "Yo, man, really ain't that bad." Not one. I don't love nobody. I'm not dying for nobody but me. But me. I promise you that. I don't give a fuck.
sad
I don't love
existence.
it. What? I don't love
It's
nobody to
that.
death, man.
So
That's you
I'm
know
a,
you do know that's one of those statements that you just say
it's
like I
not.
love you to death. It's like almost when somebody die and you be like, if it's anything I can do for you, just let me know. That's
No,
that's like almost one
I'm
of
not
those.
saying stuff I don't mean. If I don't want you to let me know, I ain't gonna say it. If I
Listen,
say it's because I mean it, and I would
let
jump
me.
in front of a bullet to protect my kids. So me and you, we two different breeds of people. But
Oh
I'm gonna
no!
catch up on these
Why these people?
comments. Let
Why
me
these people shooting at you?
listen. Let me.
No,
Why are these people shooting at you? Listen, I'm protecting mine.
no.
Let me read these comments. And
You going?
before I do, guys, we are almost at 100 subscribers. So if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. and share and tell as many people as you know. Tell 5 people. Tell 5 people
Hold on.
that you know to
Like,
subscribe.
share, but listen,
Wait, I got what? We
I
gotta get
want to give.
to the people.
I know we're gonna get to the people, but I
You
want to give
always
the
running your
people.
chaps.
I want to give the people another alternative to make people feel comfortable when people die in their family. Okay, so what you say to these people is, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry for your loss. If it's anything I can do for you, with the exception of money, let me know." That's the best. I do it to people all the time. I
He
had a
does.
nigga.
He does.
I had a nigga. I said, "Yo, man, if there's anything I could do, let me know." And the nigga said, "Well, you know, Reese, I could use $40." I didn't want to give the nigga the 40, but I did say if there's anything I could do. That's why I say with the exception of money now, because niggas are staying 10 toes down on that. But go ahead.
So, let's see. Nope, feeling still in an upper inside. Another one says, I agree with Des. Someone else says, everyone don't think nor feel the way you do. If you can't respect their feeling, then that's where the distance starts. We start saying, I just love that family from afar. Someone else said, okay, Des, you got me back. I agree. Okay, Crystal. Okay.
I thought you
Very
wasn't name
important.
dropping. I thought we wasn't name dropping.
I'm not. It's in the title. Okay.
Finesse,
So
two of them. So tell you when
very
they do it,
important.
it's a problem when I do it.
Oh
Fuck 'em.
boy, here we go. Very important not to say or do you don't mean you can't take it back. Yeah, it is important not to say stuff that you can't take it back. Someone else said people are too sensitive. Someone else said people need to stand on what they say. And the same, if that other person feeling that they were correct, then it will be a while before anyone speak. Some time may pass, then we can revisit the issue. Someone else said you shouldn't have kids if you wouldn't die for them. Facts, 1,000%.
That's not I gave you life.
Somebody else said, I'm with you, Bamboo. So right
Thank
now, there was a poll put out for Team Des or Team Bamboo. So 60%.
We don't even know what the team is for.
66, I guess, just on in general right now. 66% says Team Des, 33% says Team Bamboo.
Listen.
Someone says amen. So does anybody want to join in? Like, I want to hear anybody else's feedback on that. Like, what are you guys, because this topic specifically came requested from a viewer, I want to hear, can any viewer just click the link, join in, share your opinion on why you believe that families are being separated, and or within any of the little subtopics. Are you dying for your kid? Or do you love someone to death? With the little subs within there, if you have it, because we already know, Ashy. Let the people talk.
Ain't nobody saying shit. What you talking about?
Give him a second. You can run in them gums.
I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to right now.
I'm talking to you. Somebody said Team Bamboo, my nigga.
I'm looking
so
for
okay. So Team
to.
Bamboo, get up there. Let's get your big energy. Hype Bam up. Go ahead.
Well,
come on.
You don't gotta hype me up.
Hype him up.
I'm riding all the time. I'm riding all the fucking time.
Would
but listen,
you hush? We're not trying to discourage them. We want somebody to join in.
I want somebody face on this screen.
Yes.
That say, yo, if you got 3 kids and you die for one, now the other 2 is fatherless over that one kid's bullshit. Ain't doing that.
Wait.
When it's my time, it's my time.
Who says that it's BS though? Like,
when it's my time, it's my time.
Right, and that's your time. Then the Lord is telling you, go protect your kid, and you're gonna die an honorable father.
No, the Lord said it was his or her time.
A man who protected his kid at all costs, not the nigga that said, "Oh, I guess it was your time before mine."
Your time before me. If it was me, God to come get me. I'm telling you. Yo, listen, y'all call it whatever the fuck y'all want. But I'm telling you right now, I'm that nigga. If the house is on fire, I'm calling you one time. I ain't never gonna have no "this is us" moment where I'm running in for nobody. I'm calling you one time, and Frank Retnier gonna be outside talking about, yo, I'm outside with the fuck nigga that called his family, and man, shit, yeah, you bugging.
It's not for the 1,000th time. It's not Frank Retnier. It's Frank Recchia.
It doesn't matter to me. Wreck something. It doesn't matter to me. I'm that nigga, I'm telling you. Because listen, these kids don't listen nowadays. You tell these kids something,
Their
That's like
brains are not developed. You don't
yeah.
listen, and you 50 years old. So how you
That's
think
like
an
that's like
8-year-old, a 5-year-old that you done gave sugar all
nah.
day gonna sit there and listen
That's
with
like you telling the
underdeveloped
kid.
brains?
That's like you telling the kid, right? Don't put your hand by that fire, and then they're gonna put their hand by the fire. Then I gotta go sit in the ER with you. You bugging? Nah,
Somebody said, "Who's Retnia?"
Frank Retnier. You know who the fuck he is? That nigga with the blue suit and the iPhone. You know who he is?
It's Rekia, Frank Rekia.
Frank Retnier, nigga. You know who the fuck he is? He got the blue suit. You know who he is. Stop playing with me. Channel 12. You know who he is. Let something happen, boy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on Frank Retnier doing it. There you go, my nigga.
Wait,
Retnier.
no. If you get up there,
Frank Retnier
if you
and doing it loco, my niggas.
if you get up there and get on these people news talking about some Frank Retnia when his name is clearly spelled each time he comes on air, you're gonna become a meme. Matter of fact, we need to do that. We need to do that so we could go viral. Podcaster here can't pronounce the dude name. You know they always want to put ignorant black people up there
Frank,
like that.
I ain't no ignorant nigga. The nigga
And
got a fucked up name. Frank Retnier. He got a fucked up name.
Sounded up Rekia. In our good Black History Month, just get it right, bro.
That ain't no black man. What did you talking about?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't sound uneducated. You representing us.
Frank
Do that
Retnier.
in March or January. Leave February. Get your stuff together.
Yeah. I don't even celebrate Black History Month, my nigga. I don't.
We have somebody that says Bamboo would die for his kids and his family.
I will
whenever
not.
you go, whenever you go handle business because someone did something to his family, just because you were able to come back, you still put your life on the line. And someone said we need to get Frank Recky. We need to get Frank on the live.
Hey, listen, on some real shit. March alone. On some real shit, that person know what I'm going with. I'm going to stand on business. I got a better chance of coming back. What I'm going with. You know what I'm saying? I got 33 of them. You heard me? Anyway.
You still, like they said, you still risked it. So you would risk showing up for whoever you showed out for, but you ain't gonna risk it for your kid? That sounds wild to me. Ain't nobody gonna get more protection than my kids. I'm dying for my kids first and foremost before anybody.
Not me.
Before anybody.
Not one of my family members could ever say that they came and got me and I didn't go stand on business.
But that's what I'm saying. Except for your kids. You just said your kids.
I always stand on business for my kids, nigga. Always stand on business. Is you crazy? I always stand on business. Despite what they say.
I'm gonna test your theory. I'm gonna test your theory. I'm gonna go outside tomorrow and I'm gonna start some shit, and then I'm gonna hit you up and tell you gotta come through.
Start some shit? You on your own.
I'm starting some shit.
9 times out of 10, you know the nigga that died? The nigga ain't had nothing to do with it. That's the nigga that died. Everybody else standing over the casket talk about he stand on business. Nah, nigga. Lost your fucking mind.
No, business sit on you, I guess, huh? So okay. So now this kind of brings it into this next topic, right? So and it's just because we had to do some more retraining at work and prep for active shooters and this and that in a plan of action, right? And so they had this little video, like a interactive or not interactive, a reenactment video of like what it would look like and how people should respond. And so it had a few coworkers run into the break room and close the door and push the table and shit in front of it, turn off the light to hide an active shooter. One of the coworkers is in here telling some, and they all
push that bitch outside.
Yo, I swear to God, I said. And the shooter, you can hear the pops. You hear the pops coming. It's coming. So, bro, or whoever, he or she coming down the hall with the gun, getting ready, guns blazing. They looking for anything, and you hear, I'm stalling on her. Like it's either that's to save her life and my life. She got to get laid out. She just wake up when everything finished, because if not, we both gonna die. So either we push her out, or we save her life, but we gotta knock her out. Something gotta get done. Ain't no way I'm going out like this.
That's a sacrificial lamb. I'm opening.
No, it's not a sacrifice. She sacrificed herself. Either I would lay her out. I would think her family will want her to be knocked out and live to tell the story how she freaked out and got knocked out than how she was panicking and got thrown out and now she's a victim and didn't survive. You know what I mean? I would think, I mean, you guys tell me. An active shooter, if somebody is making noise, it's either they out or they laid out, one or the other. You guys to go because I ain't dying because you can't keep quiet.
I'm pushing their ass out. I'm saying I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck who it is. If I'm in a room and you can't keep quiet, and I'm telling you to keep quiet, and this man coming down or this woman coming down, I'm opening that door. Get the fuck out. Trust me, you out of here. You're gonna have to be running down that hallway screaming. And this is not a funny laughing matter because
it's not,
you know
it's
that
not.
some shit happened to us not even 10 miles away from us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not a joke, it's not a game, but my life is precious to me. And because you can't keep the fuck shut, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
No, and then I'm
out of here.
It's really it's not funny. I promise you, it's really not funny. I swear. Because when I saw the video, I was like, oh no, like she about to get everybody killed. Like this is not like obviously it's not real, but this is not a game. Like somebody come in here shooting, my adrenaline is pumping. Like I gotta make it home to my family. Right, like I'm not dying like this. Like I'm trying to figure out, like if it's no window for me to climb out, or we on the goddamn 10th floor of a tall building or something. Fight. She got to go.
This Sean, hold on, listen. This run, escape, hide, or fight.
Yes, that's what it said. That's what it said. I ain't fighting a nigga with a gun and I ain't got shit. I'm sorry.
Anybody that knows me know I can't fight. They know I cannot fight. I'm one. I think I'm one for maybe like 49. You know what I mean? I can't fight. So that's gonna be my last resort. I can't fight at all.
It's to me, it ain't about fighting. What I'm gonna do if you got an AK-47 and you come in and you hearing it out? What could any fighting skill? What could Mike Tyson do? Like what Muhammad Ali? It don't matter what kind of skills you have. If they have an assault rifle and these bullets is coming. That's
why they should allow you to bring your firearm.
They should, but
they should allow you to bring your firearm everywhere, because this shit is happening everywhere. I want to be that nigga to be like, I got my fire on me.
Listen, we all going out. It's up. We the whole
be on
game.
Some fuck around and find out shit.
Yes, you came to the wrong place.
Fuck around and find. I honestly think that they should allow firearms to be brought into the school system, point blank period. If you're a licensed carrier, that means you went through all the Fed checks and all this other bullshit. I think you should be allowed to bring your shit into the bank everywhere.
I think that there should definitely be a way to secure it so that someone else can't access it, because it could also become a risk of someone else. It's usually not the lawful gun owners that are doing these crazy things. It's usually someone else getting access. But I also think that the correlation between the places where the gun laws are very, very loose and it's easy for you to obtain one has lower gun violence than the laws where they're tighter than two butt cheeks together. You know what I mean? Like they have the highest gun violence, you know? So let me check out some of these comments and see. Someone says not fighting, right? Because you can't fight per you. You said it. Yep.
They know
I'm a ride or die for my kids and family. I'll go to jail, but not the morgue. Nika, I remember he said that. So they remember that you said you can't fight. Someone said she gotta go. We throwing that coworker out. Someone else said gotta go. Okay. So 85% said that they're gonna push their coworker out into harm's way during an active shooting if she's blowing the cover. 14% said no. For the people that said no, not being funny, I just want to understand your why. Like, give me the logic behind so I can understand from a different perspective. Either I would prefer you to get on the live and share it, but at the very minimum, to put it in the chat. Like, I just really would love to hear, why would you let one person risk a room full of 5 people, including yourself, lives? Like, I would love to hear the different perspective and have the dialogue.
I would really prefer them to come on. I would, at this point, I would prefer anybody that disagrees or even agree. Just come on and let us know what you're talking about. Let us know what you're thinking. Stop being shy.
Somebody said, what's that movie said you got two options, the window or the door? Someone said, here he go. Got that thing on me. And I always say you
Got
never
that fire
hear
on
there was a
me.
shootout at the gun range.
Never.
They churchgoers, LOL. No, that's the thing. It's like when people, I feel like this, when the people that's, well, let me, okay. I almost said something that could have got us canceled or me canceled. When people have mental health issues, right? it and they're to the point where they're going to start a mass shooting. Usually they have enough mental stability to know they're not going somewhere where most of the people are strapped. They go somewhere where people are usually unarmed. Like it's just going to be an easy, like, let me go to the carnival and air it out. Let me go to the movie theaters where people not even paying attention, and just what they usually don't go where they know that there's a higher chance of them receiving confrontation. So if we were allowed to carry in more settings, would there be less overall because they know that in most settings they're going to be fought with resistance and it's going to be a problem and they're not up for that
They
challenge.
they just had this situation. I want to say in New York where this they had a party going, and this dude walked in there and was shooting people. He shot two people, and somebody in there that was carrying was able to shoot and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To stop
Mm-hmm.
more casualties.
You're right.
That's why I think people should be able to I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody that know me know if you're coming to do some shooting, don't come where I'm at, because I'm telling you, everywhere I go, I'm strapped. I don't give a damn. Yeah, you're gonna have a problem. But we should be allowed as concealed weapon carriers. And this is the opportunity for me to tell everybody, man, not just people of color, but people in general. It's a Second Amendment right. You know what I'm saying? Utilize that. Take advantage of that. These are your rights to walk around with weapons to protect yourself and your family.
Responsibly, because it can also be very dangerous, very, very, very dangerous in the wrong
If you get
hands.
a concealed, if you get a concealed permit, conceal and carry permit,
No. I'm not
you
talking
go.
about that. I'm talking about in terms of storage, weapon safety. Because if you're a teacher and you're in a classroom, or if you work at a bar and you're dealing with, a bunch of drunk people, you just having it like right there where someone else can also grab it or access it, it's not safe. It's just not safe.
Yeah,
So
but that
there needs to be a way.
your holster secures that. Your holster, it got
Depending on if
it,
I have my holster and I'm a bartender and I've been all the way down to the bar to restock whatever I need to grab down there, and then it gets exposed and you drunk and you acting crazy and you reach in because this girl rejected you and boom, like it's just it's too it's I don't know. I don't know.
I'm more aware of my surroundings when I got that fire on me. I'm more aware of my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? When I'm strapped,
That's you.
I don't allow people to hug me. You know
That's
what
you.
I'm
You know how
saying?
many people leave like their stuff is loose, like they just leave it. They're not as responsible. They're just not. How many stories have we heard of kids, young kids that get access to their family member's firearm thinking that it's a toy and then they kill themselves or a
Well,
family
because
member by accident.
you
But
didn't
this is
teach
what
your
I'm
kid
saying.
you didn't
It's
teach your
not just your
kid
kid.
gun
If it's
safety.
a 2 years old, it ain't. What are you teaching gun safety? What
Ain't
are you
no
talking
2-year
about?
old lifting up no pistol.
What are you? This absolutely has happened
Ain't no
before.
2-year old
What
lifting
about
up no
what
pistol.
about just a couple years ago? It was two cousins. They were on Facebook Live and they were both playing with the guns
It
and
wasn't two.
accidentally shot each other, or one shot the other, something like that. It was on Facebook Live, and they were like playing, like not even like they just was like playing around like this, pop right in the head, and boom, done,
Man,
done.
you know how much strength it takes to pull them triggers, B?
And it
2-year old don't have
happens
that kind of
all the
strength.
time. All this, you
All
can't
right.
say that. You can't say that. It
Man, you
happens.
gotta teach a kid gun safety. And more important, man, your kids should already know not to fucking touch shit that I put down. If I put a pack of fucking annihilators down, even though they look tempting to you, don't fucking touch it. Point
So
blank, period. And I'm not
we
arguing. I'm not arguing with no kid about what they should and shouldn't touch. You're
if
not
it's a
touching it
toddler, it's not
because
about
I said
convincing.
same thing as a toddler. I'll whoop a toddler's ass too. Shit, you crazy? I couldn't wait to whoop somebody. You
Oh,
bugging.
because you can't beat up the adults, so you go beat up the kids. We have a
Uh,
viewer joining us here. Hi,
hey,
how are you?
hold on. Why come I can't see
You can't see?
Nah, I can see him now. Hey, what's going on with you, brother? What do you think about our topic tonight? Yeah, hey, yeah, we about to get you the red
We
button.
can't
We
hear
can't hear you.
you.
What's up, brother? Why he ain't on the main screen? Why he ain't like Jesus? Why he ain't on the main line?
Can you hear us?
Yo,
Try to exit out and then rejoin.
because we are eager to hear from you. Eager. Why he ain't on the main screen? We can't
I'm
hear
not
you,
sure.
brother. We can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay,
What's
perfect.
up, brother?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What up, Bamboo?
Man, what's good with you, brother?
I'm good. You guys can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good, brother. You can hear us?
Yeah.
We
What's
sound
up,
like a
brother? What's your
Verizon
thoughts?
commercial.
What's your
Yeah, I can
thoughts
hear
tonight?
you. Listen, I agree with you, Bamboo, about the
Try
what
to
you.
exit out and then rejoin.
All right, I'll do that.
Nah, nah,
No,
nah,
no, no,
now,
no.
not now. You good? You good? That was 2 minutes ago. Go ahead and talk your talk. You good? You good?
So,
Go ahead and
so
talk.
I just wanted to say, Bamboo, that I agree with you.
What's up, yeah, you gotta
You
cut the
got,
I'm
volume
good.
down.
yeah,
With you,
because the
brother.
playback is
Yeah,
You
slower
guys
than
can
the
hear me?
actual live.
yeah,
So
the feedback is
you're
crazy.
hearing us live and then you're also hearing it recorded.
Turn off the TV. Yeah, I can mute. Listen, I agree with you, Bamboo, about the what you. All right, I'll do that. No, 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 no. You good? You good?
Sound like the mass shooting.
You good? This shit crazy.
Okay, well, let me check
Hold on.
into
We about to
some of
get.
these comments really quick while we get that
All right.
together. So, one of the poll questions was, should you be able to bring your firearm to a work setting? 78% says yes, 21% said no. Someone said just not at bars. Someone said agreed. Someone else said it goes back to parenting. Someone said red button. You live now, brother. And then someone else said, right, Keith, red button. And then also another poll, do you have your pistol permit? 57% said no, 42% said I'm sorry,
Oh,
57% said yes. I'm sorry, yes. 42% said no.
that percentage of people that say no, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is sad. The only reason why, because these are your rights. You have a right to walk around to bear arm. You know what I'm saying? And if other people are utilizing that right, then you should also. You know what I'm saying? You should have the right to carry, protect your family and your loved ones that's around you. And yeah, you should always have that right. And it's really a good time, a little good thing to do, spare time to blow off steam at the gun range. I'm ill at the range. I'm ill at the range.
He is. He is.
I'm ill. Take it to the house.
I don't know if that viewer is going to try to join back in. I don't want to jump into another topic before they do.
Well, once he figure it out and he comes back, we'll just jump back into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another viewer requested topic was romance or lack thereof, finding the spark that was lost. So
I really want this person, and she's been on before. I really want this person to chime in and explain to me exactly what she meant by that. I kind of had an idea what she meant, but I really want her to chime in, and don't let me call you out because I will. But let me text her right now.
So in a comment, someone said disagree. If they're not comfortable nor have no interest in owning a firearm, stay clear from it. Like you definitely have to be comfortable with it. And so yeah. So okay, we have
What up, TJ?
What up, Bamboo?
What's popping, baby?
how
Man,
are
nothing.
you?
And I'm all right. I'm all right.
What's good? What you want to talk about tonight? What's on
Man,
your mind?
I just have wanted to comment on the on like the active shooter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I definitely agree. Having a weapon in the workplace that's definitely beneficial. Just in case something crazy do pop off,
All right.
got that thing on you. You feel me?
Got
Right.
that fire on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But another thing is you know, like as far as you know, like a co-work, you know, like you and like locked in the room, everything like that. I'll kick him out. I'm sorry, yo,
Gotta
because
go.
yo,
Gotta go.
you feel me?
Fight or
Gotta
Because
flight.
go.
yeah,
Gotta
you
go.
feel me? Yo, because if you think about it, right? It's like it's five of y'all and only one person making noise.
We
You
either got a
know?
jumper, like something got to happen to keep them quiet. Like
Yeah, you know. I'm telling.
Listen, brother. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you a personal question. If it's none of my business, it's none of my business. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But your pistol permit holder?
Nah, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah. You one of those. You
Wait.
don't do
Nah,
that.
nah,
Don't do
nah,
that. Don't do
nah,
that. Don't do
nah,
that.
nah. Well,
so you don't no, and I'm gonna tell you why, because most people don't know that me and this young man got history. And I remember a time where he said that he would never ride a motorcycle either. And
And he rides.
he rides. I mean, it's a little bike. I mean, it's a little bike.
yo,
I
listen,
mean,
a bike's a bike, bro.
no, no, no. A bike is not a bike. But I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm
Oh
proud of you.
yeah.
I'm
Here,
proud of you.
here we
But
go with the pause.
he yeah, pause. He rides though. You know what I'm saying? And he at one point he said he'll never ride. You know what I'm saying? But he got the courage and he got on and
Ride a
he
bike.
do. Yeah, he got on a bike and and he rides a bike 55 miles per hour. But
Well,
he ride,
nah.
bro.
It gets up to like 90 going downhill. You know.
Nigga, I got a
Listen, I don't
student that
ride,
go
so
to. Oh no, but you got somebody in your family that ride, and he'll tell you. But I'm proud of you, bro. But
Mm-hmm.
hey yo, the gentleman I was just trying to get on, man. They say I can't say your name, man. But man, log on, brother. I'm really anxious to hear what you had to say. I swear to God. So if it takes up until we log off, then just keep trying, bro. But I'm about to call this other person out real quick. You know what I'm
Oh, okay.
saying?
and thank you for sharing your
Yeah,
viewpoint
thanks,
and
TJ, man.
feedback.
We about to
Yeah.
hit you with the red button,
Oh,
though.
oh.
Um,
All right, bye.
yeah, appreciate you, man. Love you much.
Love you too, bro. Bye.
Yeah, Sean, hit him with the red button. Yo, so
Wait, let
we
me read. I gotta catch up in the comments. Yo, you disrespectful. You have no home training. Let's see.
I love that guy, man. I love that guy. I swear to God, I do. I love that guy.
The little boy 6 shot and unalived the sister 3. It was the boyfriend's gun. Thank you for joining, Thomas. Just wanted to say it will
Facts.
never happen in the state of Connecticut. That's what the person that tried to join is saying, that he just wanted to say it will never happen in the state of
What will
Connecticut.
never happen in the state of Connecticut?
Well, that's what was asked next. What won't happen in Connecticut? Being able to carry in common areas. We can carry in common areas. Oh, people can carry in common areas in Connecticut.
Yeah, it's a few
Somebody,
things. Go ahead, guys.
wait, I was gonna still read. Your boy said a bike is not a bike.
Yo, hold on. In Thomas' defense, I'm not name dropping. They just said his name. In Thomas' defense, right? He said to me, he said, "Yo, I will never ride a bike. They're too dangerous." Then he went and got him a I'm not sure if it's a 350, but I know it ain't no more than a 5. He went and got him a bike, and he keeps up. He keeps up with everybody but my boy Al. He keeps up with everybody but Al. Nobody but Boogie keeps up with Al. You know what I'm saying? So not even me, because Al retarded. But
hey, we can't use that word
you know
anymore.
what I mean.
I know.
Al
I know.
special needs. Al special needs.
I don't even
But
know if that's
I can
socially
use that.
acceptable anymore either.
He
I
makes me
have no
challenge.
idea, but I know you can't say the R word. That's been
Oh
phased
nah?
out.
Okay.
Can't say that no more.
So TJ keeps up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him because I ain't trying to ride like that no more. So I appreciate him though. But go ahead.
So, I would want to be licensed to carry to know how to handle it, but undecided on the owning part. Someone else said in Alabama, it is a carry state, even if you don't have a permit.
Yeah,
And
that's
so, I'll put the emoji. As far as the owning part, like I do feel like it's different phases. So when you actually get a permit, at least for, I can only speak for the state of Connecticut, or even the state of Utah, or even the state of Massachusetts. Well, certain states anyway. Those are the states that I know about with their process to get a permit. Um, they just like they go over. Like I don't really feel like you retain any of the information. It's a few key points that you retain during the training. They do, some states require you to have the live round practice shooting before you can, officially pass the class. But it's a 1 day, 8 hour, and it's usually not even the full 8 hours. And it doesn't really it doesn't at all tell you like, okay, this is how you take apart the gun. This is how you clean it. This is how the best way to store it. They just say, oh, keep it locked away safe. Don't put it near children. This is, in this state, it's illegal to leave it in your car. In this state, it's illegal to leave it in your car, but you have to have it in a lockbox and it has to be chained to your seat or locked in your glove box or in your trunk. Like every state has their different things, but they don't really go in depth on, at least from a female perspective, that's not like into like
That's
guns
because
and hunting and whatever.
y'all really don't carry like that anyway.
I mean, I feel like we would carry more
y'all
if
just
we felt more comfortable.
Nah, y'all got husbands that show y'all how to shoot. Y'all just want to be.
I'm not talking about the shooting. I could be a shooter all day, not just a shooting.
Anybody that know me know anytime you ready to go to the range, I'm coming to the range with you. I promise you that. Anytime you're ready to go to the range. But I'm about to call somebody out because that next topic was strictly hers. And I would I would want to hear her give her perspective on it.
Right.
All right. And we going back to the romance topic.
I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, said a comment on the gun topic. So
Facts.
But
but we're gonna go back to the romance or lack thereof and how to bring spark back into your relationship.
Right.
Well,
you get started on your thoughts while we wait for her to join, if she's gonna join.
Oh, Nika, you gotta chime in.
All right, just go ahead and start talking.
So shut your ass up, Destiny.
You be quiet. Because you can't fight, but I can. I got these hands, okay?
I ain't got no arguments with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no arguments with that, but I do got niggas around me that can fight. So
all right.
I don't need to. But anyway,
me too.
The lack of romance, as far as I'm concerned, in relationships, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like that's both men and women fault. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason or another, we get to the point in our relationships where we start to take each other for granted. We start to take each other for like they have to be here. And you got to remember, they don't have to be there. They're choosing to be there with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about the romance in a relationship, right? So you got to think about this. Like if there's something you want your spouse to do, right? You have to make them aware that I'm lacking intimacy from you, or I'm lacking attention from you. You know what I'm saying? You have to make them aware of that shit, because as men, I've said it then and I say it now. I've said it before. We really not that bright when it comes to relationships. Not all of us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't tell me what I'm doing wrong, I promise you, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I think I'm doing it right. So if the lack of romance just comes from a lack of communication, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like if you don't tell me that that's what you need from me at that point, then I'm just gonna assume I'm doing it right. How do you bring spark back into your relationship?
So I feel like that people have to remember that they went through probably a certain level of leaps and bounds to get their partner. And then once they get them, they stop doing those things that, kind of created and cultivated the relationship. You have to maintain that because maybe you were doing the things that your spouse likes to do, or significant other likes to do, or carving out time for them. Maybe you had a busy schedule, but you made time and you guys did like little gestures that all adds up. Like you had a little picnic, or maybe you stopped by so that you guys can have lunch together, or just the little efforts that I feel like in long-term relationships people get comfortable and they stop doing those things, and then things start to go downhill. And then also people feel like, oh, well, you used to do this or you used to do that and you don't do this. And same thing with like, it's not just guys, it's girls as well. Like getting your hair done, your nails done, if that's what you were doing as far as keeping up your physical appearance, if you were going to the gym, in shape, eating right, being healthy, we do get comfortable, but you have to maintain who you were and what you brought to the table, because as things change and shift, people might not find that version of you as attractive as they did the version that you presented. And so therefore intimacy and the romance can start to decline. So communication, definitely
communication is everything. But you got to have some kind of sympathy and empathy for your other half too. I mean, especially a woman, because women go through all kind of changes, bro. Like when they just giving birth and all of that, man, a lot of women's sex drive go away. A lot of the attention goes to the child. So, you have to be that person to be like, yo, we need to pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying? So like, if y'all got kids or something like that, you know what I'm saying, man, spend that little $150 and let somebody watch those kids while you take her out on a date or something like that. Because a lot of us men forget to take out our wives, fiancés, and girlfriends out on dates. And that shit is important. It's important. Those date nights are important. I'm not saying you got to go out once a week, but I'm saying once a month, once every 3 weeks, that's not going to hurt nor harm you at all.
And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, like a elaborate date. Yeah, you don't have to break the bank to do it.
Yeah, I mean, a little seafood boil, little crab 101, something like that. Take her out on that date. You know what I'm saying? But while y'all out on that date, just do me a favor. While you out on that date, put your motherfucking phones down and talk to your other half. Put your phones down. It ain't nothing wrong with flipping them over to the side on the face and just talk. Find out what the hell's going on in that other person's life. Men go through a lot of shit out here during the course of the week. All right. We hear a lot of shit out on the street. The last thing we want to hear when we come home is your shit. You know what I'm saying? If I can't open up to you, who the fuck am I going to open up to? If I got to defend myself against you too. So at the end of the day, you got to know your partner. You got to know when you're slipping. And I live by this. If you have brought this up to your other half's attention more than 3 times and they choose not to satisfy your need, man, go get you a side piece, man.
Here you go with this. Here you go. No, my thing is no.
Yes, get you a side piece. They trust me. I should not have to keep telling you the same thing over and over again. It's asinine. I shouldn't have to.
It's not about
tell you 3 times. I'm gonna give me a side piece.
Somebody that's not what this topic was about. You say this every video. Just relax and calm down on that. Everything ain't always about being sexual. You can lead with intimacy and physical touch and being close and romance, and not always have to drive it into sex. It's not just a transaction. Like you want it to be natural and flow and lead into that. Not just a transaction. Here you go. You have to turn your volume down, Maurice.
That's not me.
It's me. Hold on.
Okay. And don't put your hand up. Don't put your hand up talking about it's not you like that.
It ain't me.
Go ahead. To say it sound like y'all had it. Y'all took care of it.
Nah, I want to know exactly what you was talking about.
It was just a topic. I just threw a topic out there.
Nah, people don't just throw topics out there.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? People say things that they want to hear other people's opinion on.
Well, the
You know what I'm
spark
saying?
is, I guess, saying like, if you're fighting a lot, if things are not the same as they used to be, like, how do you get your spark back?
You have to get, to me, I feel like you got to get back to the basics, right? You have to remember, think about your spouse. What does your spouse like? What do they don't like? Wow them, woo them. Again, just think about them and not the bottom line of the transaction of sex. When I feel like when you lead it all on sex, it just feels like a transaction. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No,
sex will follow. If
Yes.
things, if you're treating somebody
no.
that you love and you're committed to right, and you're doing all these nice romantic gestures and you spending quality time, naturally it would lead to that. If you have some kind of underlying health issues, okay, how can I support you through that? How can we get, past that?
Listen to what I'm telling you. This. I'm telling you.
Wait, she's talking, I can't hear her.
Oh,
I
she's
didn't
saying
say
something.
anything. I was
Okay,
Oh,
listening to him.
okay,
listen
okay,
to what I'm
all
telling
right.
you. And I say this to a lot of people that's going through some shit in their marriage and they relationships. That first of all, you're not the only person that's going through this shit or that has gone through this shit. You know what I mean? The first question you should always ask your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever the fuck they is how do we get here? Right? How do we get to this place? And the next thing is, what do you think it's going to take for us to get out of this place? Now, when you ask your spouse this question, you gotta be expecting them to tell you how they feel, and you got to be receptive to that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it hurts your feelings or not. When they say, yo, this is how I feel, right? Then you got to respect that. You have to respect that. And the important question is, how do we get here? Because 9 times out of 10, it's just a misunderstanding. So the question I ask the majority of the people that I speak to is, you want to be married or do you want to be right? Which one do you want to be? Because if you want to be right, go ahead and be right. But if you want to be married, sometimes you're gonna take some people bullshit that you
It's
normally
a
wouldn't take.
compromise. It's a compromise.
You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times I look and be like, yeah, you right, babe. And I know she wrong. And I just be like, yeah, you right. Because
I
I
don't think
choose to
that
be,
that's right either, though.
I didn't ask you what you choose. I'm telling you what I do.
That's
Because at
not.
the
It's
end,
not
at the
right.
end of the day, I'm choosing to be married. Right. And at that particular point, you right, babe. You got that. Right.
But
But
see,
in a later date, when we revisit it, we gonna have a real conversation. Whose phone is that? That's your phone, Tanika?
It wouldn't let me join on my phone.
Oh, but the question is, do you want to be right or do you want to be married?
but it's not also about being right or married. When you say you want to have effective communication, that doesn't mean lie just for the sake of ending a conversation. That creates a bad habit and a negative pattern. What you should say
Absolutely.
is, well, let's agree to disagree for right now. Can we table this so we can revisit it when maybe we're not as heated, so we can address where we disagree and see if we can come up with some sort of compromise? I'm not going to just say yes just to shut you up. Like, that's disrespectful. And then it also will cause problems later down the line. Like, you just pushing this piece of work that you have to do, and you're just moving it for later. If you're already
Yeah.
here now, let's talk about it now if we can. And if we cannot talk about it now because we're too heated, then we need to table it for later. But let's not add more stacks of work to do on top of this problem. Let's leave it as minimal as possible,
You
so
look
when we
at the
come back to it,
person.
it's not a big
You
deal.
look at the person because I was always taught only people that argue about it is wrong. I'm not arguing about the
That's
situation.
not
I'm
true.
I'm
Some
not.
people want to
That's
be heard.
nah,
You
nah,
argue
nah.
every day. This is why we
I
have
do
a
not.
podcast, because
I
you
do not.
argue.
I do not. I debate. There's a
You
difference.
know, you
I
argue.
He
debate.
do
I
full on.
debate.
Thank you.
I debate. Were you trying to give a dap through the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
and did.
Listen, this is what I'm telling you on some real shit. We as men, we get into this habit of thinking that nobody want our wives. You know what I'm saying? And that they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And what we do is we get comfortable, and women get comfortable too. When you get comfortable in a relationship, I promise you, that's when your problems are gonna come. Getting married is the easy part. I promise you, that's the easiest part. That's the easiest part of the whole thing. Staying married is the hard part.
Mm. Let me read some of these comments really quick. So, wow, grown man bamboo talking. Communication is key. Let's see. We had a couple technical issues with people trying to join. Facts. Don't take that wig off. Keep that on. And where you going with grandma clothing?
Man, we
Let's
go with the
see.
goofy shit.
Twice a month at least. Let's see. Seafood boil. What
That one
job
on
you have to get seafood boil?
what?
You
What
can get
job?
the special. It's like $32, depending on which one you get. 42
Seafood?
maybe. I don't know.
Let-
Let's see. Get the card game where they ask those deep questions to spark conversation. That's a really good one. You get down and intimate on that side. Absolutely. Let's see. Do you put your phone away on a date night with your spouse? Is a poll. 69% said yes, 30% said no.
Then you
your
ain't
wife
on a date.
Bam,
Y'all just eating.
your wife Bam says, I'm always right. um,
So she thinks. So she
okay.
thinks.
Okay, when you plan for the date night and the other half come up with an excuse, what more can you do? That's fuel to the fire. Yeah, it has to be effort on both sides. Both people have to want it. This is a relationship that is comprised of two people, and so it requires two people to put in the work. If one person is only giving their all and the other person isn't, then it's not going to work. And I think therapy is healthy. Bam hates therapy
I
and
don't
thinks it's
believe in therapy.
pointless. Therapy can be
Trash.
very, very beneficial to anyone. You
Trash.
can do individual therapy as well as couples therapy. And if that doesn't work, then maybe you guys are not equally yoked and that's not your person and it's time to move on. What do you think, Tranika?
I agree.
Man, listen what I'm telling you. On some real shit. I'm dead eyes. Man, listen, if you're gonna choose to stay married, sometimes you gotta take a L. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take a L. And again, at least, at least twice every 6 months, once every 3 months. It's okay to ask your other half, where do you think this marriage is going and what do you think about it? What would you change? What would you change if you could change? And it's got to be something within reason. You know what I'm saying? What would you change? What would you like for me to change?
What
But
if
don't
there's
come
no
back with some
feedback when you ask these questions?
what happened?
What if there's no feedback when you ask these
Oh,
questions?
there's gonna always be feedback because if that person says, "Oh no, you doing just listen," if that person say, "Oh no, babe, you doing everything right," then you know what you look at that person and say, "Why do you think I'm asking you these questions?" Because obviously, I think there's something wrong in the marriage or the relationship in general. I'm not asking. I didn't just pull your name out of a fucking hat. I'm asking you because obviously I got a problem that's going on and I need it to be addressed.
I
Point
feel
blank,
like
period.
if you are asking your spouse for solutions or ideas and they're not participating, their lack of a response is a response.
It's definitely
That
a
that
response.
you know
No, no,
Yes, it
not
is.
everybody. Not no. Shut your ass up,
if you're
Trinity.
not going to respond to your partner about being an equal partner in the relationship and how to make things better, and you're not going to give a response at all, that is a response. No response is a response. If I'm your spouse and I'm not deserving of a response on how can you put forth effort to keep us on track or headed in the right direction, because right now we're not doing the best, or maybe we are and we want to stay that way, and your response is no response to me, then that shows how unimportant I am or our relationship is to you and the value that you hold, in my opinion.
Man, listen. If a person do not respond to me, I promise you, I'm gonna look at that person and I'm gonna tell them, obviously, I have a problem with what's going on. And if I begin to tell you what my problem is, you no longer have a rebuttal. You no longer have the opportunity to say, yo, well, this is my problem. That opportunity has gone out the window. You have to wait for the next time I ask you this question. You know what I'm saying? But
But what was solved in that?
What you mean? What was soft?
If they don't give you
Because
an answer, then you give them your response to it, and then you tell them that they can't respond back to you because they missed their window. What was
yeah, you
resolved?
missed your window. Because if they respond, they only responding to get back and say some shit that to respond to some shit that you said. If
Yeah.
you initially had a problem, you would have said it when I brought it up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna always give you the opportunity to speak first. And if you tell me, well, you go ahead, you go first, then I don't want to be interrupted because I want you to hear me. And unfortunately, I do some shit that people think, like, oh, you treat me like a child, right? I hear that all the time. You treat me like a child, right? Because what I do is I say what I say, right? And I want you to repeat to me what I said. And you know why I want you to repeat to me what I said? Because I want you to let me know that you heard what I said. You know what I'm saying? So that there's no miscommunication. You feel me? So, because when people be like, "Oh yeah, shit, that's crazy," they really ain't paying you no attention. But I need you to repeat to me what I just said to you because there's a problem here, and if you don't respond to this problem correctly, I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna cheat.
Why is
I'm
that
gonna
the
find you
Just
resolution
somebody.
to
leave, right?
everything, yo?
I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna find somebody that's gonna understand me. And unfortunately, what's gonna wind up happening is my cheating is gonna get to the point where I'm gonna replace you. I'm gonna replace you. Point blank, period.
But my thing
Because
is, if you saw the signs and ignored it, why cheat? You should have just left from the beginning.
I tried to address I'm not me personally, but I tried to address the situation. You don't want to address the situation.
So
So
then leave.
I can't keep living. I just said I'm going to cheat.
Why
No,
you
I
I'm
gotta
said
leave
living.
before the
leave.
cheating?
Nah,
Leave.
nah. I love the universe too much to put her out there and let her fuck somebody else's life up. You must be crazy. Nah,
Yeah, but you're gonna
I
put her
don't
out
cheat.
there anyway. That makes no sense. What you're saying makes absolutely no sense.
It don't have to make sense to you, Des. It makes sense to me.
It do-
That's why I have
dude.
monthly conversations.
And you had the
Yeah,
nerve to call somebody else the R
no,
word.
Des, listen what I'm telling you. Listen, and I swear to God, it just happened today. We had a serious conversation today at the McDonald's. A serious conversation. It wasn't no CVS. Wasn't no seafood boils or nothing like that. We had a serious conversation today at the McDonald's. Where we going with this? What's going on? What's popping? Let's talk about this over a big breakfast. $8.89. Let's talk about that over this. Point blank period. But go ahead.
Let me see what some of these comments are saying. So, romance with the spouse. Who do you agree with? This was a poll. 55% said they agree with you, Bamboo, and 44% said that they agree with me.
Thank you.
Someone said, Celeste, date yourself. Someone else will be there. Someone else said therapy works.
Therapy
I
don't work.
agree with Celeste. I'm not going to say the last name just to protect her.
She basically
If
agrees with me.
there's always a reason or a ghost, what's up? And then there was a poll also done on doing a pop-up live this Friday with us. So
Pop up
it
live.
was a pop-up live. So this Friday, instead of doing the pre-recorded show, do a live show. So 100% of the people said to do the live show on Friday over the pre-recorded show on Friday.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to discuss. Business meeting. That's something we're gonna have to discuss. At the table. You feel me? But this Friday is definitely a no go for me. It's definitely a no go.
I was about to say, how you doing that?
Yeah, that's definitely a no go. I mean, shout out to a certain person whose birthday party we will be attending. You heard? I mean, we're gonna turn up and turn out up in that bitch. You feel me? So
Yes.
shout out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can always call from the hotel room. You feel me? I'll just pay the $4.95 for the Wi-Fi.
I mean, why? Your Wi-Fi trash anyway, so it'll be equivalent.
You're the one freezing, not me.
No, I'm not. Someone said, so true, time to think of you. And then McDonald's is more my speed.
It's called a McDonald.
It's
McDonald.
McDonald's.
MAC Donald. McDonald.
That's like retina,
McDonald's.
retina,
Yes.
Retina and the Go
No,
Ride.
retina is what he say.
retina.
Retina.
It's Frank Retina. Y'all know
That
who the fuck I'm talking about.
sound like you got a hernia.
Right.
Shut your ass up, Destiny.
So
Here you go. Channel 12. That's my guy right there, Frank Rickman. That's my guy.
That's your guy so much you don't know his name.
Right.
So we
I know the guy.
we didn't forget, we have another viewer topic that we're gonna save for the next live. We just wanted to kind of start throwing some out there. So I want to give this opportunity for you guys to message in the chat on what you would like for us to cover on some of the other topics for another live for us to go over. We really appreciated the feedback that we received, and it definitely got you guys more involved. So I like that idea. Bim, how about you?
Involved in what?
All right. So if you guys can just go share any topics that you might have that you want us to discuss, we would greatly appreciate it.
Don't
Drop
forget
it
to
in the chat.
like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, I was acting like I didn't know what the fuck you talking about. I was just catching up on some shit. I'm on a delay. You feel me?
It's that Wi-Fi.
It's not the Wi-Fi. I was on a delay. I was actually
because you were texting, talking junk.
I was on Pornhub, and I was trying to get it ready, but but at the end of the day, yeah, we really do.
You was on Pornhub, but then you was thinking about Frank Retnia, as you say.
There you go with that goofy shit. That's gonna get you the red button, live or not. That's gonna get you the red button.
My baby.
But anyway, your husband told you about singing that song.
Look at you.
So we really do appreciate when you guys chime in and, you know what I'm saying, and get in on the live. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate I can't say his name, but I appreciate you for trying. But next week, definitely get on. You feel me? So, you know, we can get your opinion, because we got some more shit we want to talk about. And again, like you said, man, like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost y'all nothing. You feel me? So that we can always keep y'all involved.
Right.
Tanika, again, I really do appreciate. Well, you know, I was gonna call your ass out.
You already did.
I was gonna call you out. I'm telling you. But in
Thank
this
you for
topic,
being here again.
This topic, we're gonna join in on this topic here. We're gonna. There's some more need to be said on this topic, but we're gonna finish it off the next time. Okay. You feel me?
So we'll see you next time. And again,
until next time,
so much
take care
for being here, Trinika.
No problem. Thank y'all for having me on.
I appreciate y'all.
So wait, you Bam, not you, Trinika. Sorry. So I want to go over. So someone said, "Hello, leave," and then black men don't cheat.
What?
Someone else said lies. And as far as the McDonald's versus McDonald's,
is McDonald's.
57% says McDonald's, and then 42% says McDonald's.
You got to my credit, half the people already checked out. To my credit, you feel me? So you already know the other ones was gonna be on my side. It's McDonald's. I'm telling you that right. It's McDonald's. But I really appreciate y'all coming on.
Wait, somebody said Swiss would be a fool to leave Alicia Keys looking like a candy apple.
Shit, ain't nobody say nothing about Jermaine Dupri looking like the boss, baby.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
But listen, man, I appreciate y'all, man. 3:00 come quick. I appreciate y'all chiming in, man. Again, man, you know, each show is getting better and better than the last show. You know what I'm saying? So again, with y'all telling us what y'all want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? This is only get better and bigger with us. You feel me? So, yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all, man, and I love y'all, man. I'm about to leave. Red button.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. See you on the next episode.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe.